Glio's, it's a beautiful organism. It looks kind of like, it's spherical, but it looks kind of like a koosh ball. It's got a central core to it, and it has all these wonderful filaments coming out of it. And so it's a colonial cyanobacteria. So it lives, we think of bacteria usually as single-cell organisms, but sometimes those cells are together in an assemblage, and Glio is one of those. And many cyanobacteria actually form lots of scums on the surface of lakes. And that's something that often happens in the process of eutrophication. You have nutrients coming in, you get some of the algae growing. Often cyanobacteria are among those algae that grow well in eutrophying systems. They form ugly scums on the surface of the water. One of the concerns, of course, is are our lakes beginning that transition from beautiful blue clear water lakes to kind of skimy green lakes? And if it can make both phosphorus and nitrogen more available, then is it an organism that can facilitate these massive changes in a lake in somewhat the way that we as humans might change the condition of a lake. And we don't think that the amount of phosphorus that they move is going to be anything like what gets added to farm fields or to people's lawns, but it is one of the questions that's driving our research. We've got students who are able to work on aspects of modern lake chemistry and historical changes in the lake over time, but they alone can't put together the picture of what's going on with this organism and its expansion across, its distribution across northern New England. So that's really a much bigger question that requires people from a lot of different institutions. The lake managers at the Lake Sunapee Protective Association, they're people who are really worried about Glio. Lake Sunapee is the 6th largest lake in New Hampshire. So students having the opportunity to both understand the science more broadly and then understand how it is that managers come to care about this and what are the perspectives, what are their perspectives and how do they relate to the science. So this is a really interesting project because it combines scientific perspectives with some of the social dimensions.